Good afternoon. And welcome to the 88th Texas Legislature. Yeah. For those of you who don't know me, I served in the chamber over on the east side of the Capitol for 30 years. Now, being here with you today in the House chamber brings back so many memories. Of course, I witnessed some of my bills die very colorful deaths in this chamber, as I'm sure some of you have. But it's also a place where I forged some of the best friendships and partnerships of my career. As finance chair, I had the privilege of working on the state budget with 4 amazing appropriation chairs, Chairman Pitts, Chairman Otto, Chairman Zerwas, and Chairman Bonin. Yeah. I've teamed up with many of you who are truly amazing subject matter experts on your key issues to pass good legislation over the years. I want to share just one memory that really stands out. When we were working to establish the Cancer Prevention and Research Institute of Texas, there was a key vote here in the House to save that bill, which I think had 9 lives, those of you who were around back then. And I heard it was in trouble. And I ran over from the Senate and went straight to Mrs. T and Chairman Morrison for help. Jeannie, you remember this? And we gathered all of the women of the House together. And we went from all the way in the back to the front of the room, desk by desk. Mrs. T, you remember this? And we counted votes. And by the time we got up to the front, Speaker Craddock, we said, we've got the votes, and we passed that bill. You remember? It was so awesome. And so to be here in the House with you today, that was a special bill. That was a special time. And so it's special for me to be standing up here with you. I want to extend a warm congratulations to each member of the House and to your families as you begin a new chapter in your service to the Texans you represent. 30 years ago, I sat exactly where you are on my first opening day of the legislative session with my husband and my 5 children, feeling the excitement in the chamber and hearing the buzz around the Capitol building and anxiously awaiting what the session had in store for us. You are surrounded by some new faces this year, including 26 new members of the Texas House and 5 new members. Yes, welcome, welcome. And we have 5 new members of the Senate, but we also have some seasoned veterans among us who have worked year after year, and in some cases, decade after decade, to improve the lives for all Texans who call this state home. Many of you are fresh off the campaign trail, where you had an opportunity to listen firsthand to concerns and hopes of the constituents that you now represent. Each of you brings a unique point of view, background, and expertise to this body. We have a legislature comprised of teachers and doctors and police officers and moms and dads and, yes, even lawyers. You come from big cities and small towns and seasides and deserts, but no matter where you come from, we are all Texans. Yes, yes. And we have all come together for the next 140 days to work on behalf of our state. Now, there are going to be difficult moments. That happens every session. But remember this, as Texans, we all agree on so much more than any differences we might have. I have great faith in all of you, and I will be rooting for you all to have a successful session. So congratulations and good luck, and let's get started.